Welcome to the Flagstar Jack Community Loan Program. I'm so excited to tell you about this, and what better place than start it than my actual own community garden. You see, I live in a condo, so I have nowhere to play, so this is my place I love to play. So, what exactly is the Community Loan Program, Jack, you may ask? Well, you see, at one time, or actually right now, I had a dream. Now, it may not have been as big as good old Martin Luther King's dream, but it certainly was my dream. And that dream was that I wanted to work with people that I actually liked. I wanted to work with people who actually liked themselves. I wanted to work with people who wanted to get better and be the best that they can be. So I created this community loyalty program. So what is it, you say? There's three things that I wanted to accomplish with it. Number one is I wanted to make sure that you felt valued for the contribution that you're giving to Flagstar Bank and to myself. So I call it my Points for Perks program. And the Points for Perks program, it's very simple. The more volume and the more efficient you are as an originator, a processor, an owner, or a manager, the more perks that you get. That's quite simple. That's the competition side of it, the fun, the leaderboards. That's the exciting thing that I just love to do and get information out on. The second thing that I wanted to make sure that we did was to bring about awareness. So anybody who knows that they want to get better at something or who they are or what they're trying to do, they got to know where they need to go. And so a lot of what you're going to see on the leaderboard and what I'm going to explain is all about being aware of what you're doing from an efficiency perspective and from a volume perspective. So it's kind of exciting. I'm going to tell you about the leaderboards here in a second, which is updated daily. And so the main factor about this is help you be better at what you do. And I can help you be better, show you where your strengths are, encourage you in those areas. In some areas where you may not be doing so great, I can also show you those. And likewise, even better, you can show me exactly where I need to get better and where I can do things better. Also, hey, Jack, where you're doing a great job. So I encourage you right now, I'm going to bring you into the spreadsheets here in a second and learn how the Points for Perks work and how the programs work. Thanks for joining me. Let's have a blast.
We have three different qualifying roles. Now, we have the loan officer, which you're going to receive daily updates. I'm not going to force it on you or send it to you every single day, but you have access to the loan officer daily updates. Processors have daily updates. And then the owner manager is going to be your company level. That's going to be done as a monthly update just because it would be a nightmare to do it on a daily basis. And it's fun to look to see how others are doing. You'll see that in a moment. Now, as far as promoting and demoting, each month as we tally up the totals, each day as you earn points and you reach the points level, you get upgraded to those perks immediately upon reaching your goal. At the beginning of each month, you start out where you ended the previous month. If you do not attain the previous month's level at the end of the month, you will be demoted down to your current points level. Once you reach mentor level, you can only increase your community role up one level per month because you get a lot more perks of that. So got to make sure you maintain that. This is attributed to the loyalty and consistency concept of the program. Now, working on different perks for points for my processor friends. Just so you know, you are people too, you know, but take advantage of these perks as well. Now, the leaderboard. This is the fun daily thing that's going to be updated every single morning when I get it done in the morning. And you can go to the website that it'll be built on. This is how the points are tallied up each day or monthly for owners and managers. Now, on the far left side is the header. Far left is the leader, but this is how it is made up. So it goes from top to bottom. Now, this is the loan officer point breakdown. I'm going to show you the processor point breakdown here momentarily. Currently, and so what you have is your avatar. That's the first thing right here. Your avatar is the name everyone will see that looks at the leaderboard or any interaction within the community itself. I have some really cool community things coming down the pipe I'm very excited about. I do this so that you can see where you are, but others you do not give your name to cannot. This also protects companies from other companies seeing your numbers and trying to hire you out from another one of my personal clients. Bad idea. So for every 10,000 In volume, you receive 1 point. For example, right here, this particular person has done $5,025,000 for me this month. Now, this is through July 22nd, just in case you're curious. And this one has done 1.68 million, 1.27 million. So you get 1 point per 10,000 in volume. So on $156,750 gross loan amount, you'd receive 15.68 points, or 0.675. For every unit funded, you get 5 points. For example, if you close 5 loans, you get 25 points. This is based on funded date and not close date. Is the only way I can track it for you correspondent customers. Now here's pretty cool. This is the part where it comes about awareness. So each file you close will receive the number of touches that you received on that particular file, as you see listed here. For each closed unit number of touches, you tally up your points, and the sum is the points for all the touches section. This is a big part of the awareness part. I want you to make sure you see throughout the month. So this particular Bocephus, I'm testing this with him, by the way. That's why he's got the name there. He's had a 5 touch, a 1 touch, 8 touch, 3 touch, 8 touch. So I would take 5, which is -3, 1, which is a 20, 8, which is a -10, and I add all those up, and he's got 34 points from a touches perspective. Now, then I tally up the number of times you started your loan with a submission hold. Only count 1 submission hold against you. This is for the efficiency aspect and awareness as well. The number of files starting with a submission hold divided by the total of funded loans you gives you a percentage, and you get points for your overall percentage. So this can go up and down all throughout the month. So for example, he's closed 15 loans. With 1 divided by 15, it's a low number, less than 10%. He's got 10 points. If you have 0 out of 3, you got 0, you get 20 points for that. So that's kind of how that works. It's all about helping you become better at what you are doing, and it's an awareness factor, which is great. Now, on a special note, if you'd like to prove a touch or submission holds was our fault, I will gladly update the board for you. Keyword being prove. Also note on touches, I only count touches from submission to underwriting to the first clear to close. I don't do it if you had to do something after the clear to close. And I only count the initial submitted to underwriting plus any time it hit conditions received status. Now, then we move to points for product used. All right, so how this works is your product points is if you use me for multiple products, and then you are rewarded. The different products are conventional, FHA, VA, USDA, jumbo, HELOC, and construction renovation. So right now, obviously, we're pretty much only doing conventional loans. If you had done an FHA loan, it would say FHA here, and you would have gotten 5 points for those 2 points there. Then, at the end of the month, I look at your personal lock fallout, your personal, not the company, and your underwriting fallout, and it is listed as a bonus or a negative at the end of the month on the 30th or the 1st of the month. That's also for awareness. We also give you 3 points for every closing survey completed. Now that's me sending out a survey after the closing. You can ignore it and delete it, or you can do one and get 3 points for that. Pretty cool. If you work for a larger company, I'll be glad to send you just a report on your company findings. Then over here, you can see where they have attained as far as their community level. Now, down here in the processors, it's the exact same thing. You got your avatar, got your units, but you'll notice that the points hits for submission holds and for touches is higher than loan officers. And you also get more for 5 points per survey versus 3. And I do that because you work the files a little more often. You will also notice that down here at the bottom, it doesn't show here, but I have notes of every single processor and who they process for. So the key is this particular person right here actually processes for 3 people. So this isn't going to be equal to what's up here. And you can tell from a processor overall how they're doing or not doing so well. So that's kind of just an FYI. So they earn different points. And then the owners, managers will be a little bit different. Now on to the, so here's the leaderboard plus stats plus perks plan that you can look at whenever you like if you save the link. It is updated every morning unless I am on vacation. So right down here at the bottom of the screen, this is the location and the website that you can get to. Now, as an FYI, each day you get the following. Anybody who funded a loan the previous day will get an email link update. Let me know if you do not want it. I do not want to bother everyone every day, but cool when you do fund one. Again, only people that fund a loan are going to get an update, but you can check anytime you want. You'll get the date the leaderboard was updated, any fun changes since the previous day. I'll do some commentary because that's fun. And then the LO and processor leaderboard plus stats and access to point system. You can check it out anytime you like. If you got any questions after this, again, here's your perks. Some of the cool stuff you're going to get is now you'll have access to Did You Know Client. Doesn't go to everybody unless you're a member. Memo summaries. Some of the cool things are going to be once you hit, I think, number 5. One of them is going to be a personal jabber, aka IM, instant messenger, directly to me throughout the day. You don't even have to go through phone or email. You just pull it up and boom, you got access to me. I don't see that actually on there right now, but it is going to be under the 5 loans. Once you hit 5 loans, you'll have access to me directly. And then lots of other great stuff in here. Look it up. Let me know if you have any questions and have a great day. Thanks for playing along. Bye-bye.